Good day to my lecturer and fellow students. My name is Tan Chanzi, and today I will be presenting a critical policy analysis on the significant shift in the Malaysian education landscape. The proposal to mandate schooling until Form 5, as we examine case study 3, we will explore whether this legislative mandate is the missing piece needed to ensure 100% educational resilience in our nation. You can find the YouTube link, okay, to the in my PDF, okay, and also in the page that I hand in of the link, okay. So let's start our presentation. The Ministry of Education, or MOE, is preparing a table of policy in Parliament that will officially reform student retention by making secondary education compulsory. This isn't just a legal change, it's supported by the 2025 Early Schooling Aid. This financial coupling is a strategic move to ensure that low-income households are not unfairly burdened. Making the policy immediately feasible for all, the goal is clear. Eradicate absenteeism, prevent dropouts, and elevate the overall quality of Malaysian education. And why do we need a law if we already have a school system? The data tells a compelling story. For the SPM 2024 candidates, we achieved a 97% attendance rate under the current voluntary framework. While 97% sounds successful, it represents a mathematical limit. The remaining 3% systemic gap translates to roughly 10 hundreds students who fail to conform their attendance as of early 2024. To reach these students, the last mile, voluntary compliance, is no longer enough. We need systematic and intervention. Currently, our ecosystem relies on a triangle of accountability between the MOE, the community, and parents. We have the Kakna Jara program, which uses grassroots encouragement to get kids to school. However, the limitation of this current system is its heavy reliance on social norms and encouragement rather than legally binding enforcement. This leaves the ultimate weight of responsibility on parents and students alone without a statutory safety net. Our first argument for this policy centers on social mobility. When a student drops out early, they are efficiently stranded outside the primary engine of socioeconomic growth. By maintaining Form 5 completion, we establish a minimum qualification floor. This guarantees that every Malaysian youth, regardless of their background, achieves a universal baseline that opens door to higher education and advanced career progression. Beyond individual benefits, this policy protects the integrity our nation, our national education system. By creating a legal barrier to exit, we drastically reduce systemic dropouts. Furthermore, it ensures national standardization, where every student is exposed to the same baseline literacy and competency benchmarks. Most importantly, it reinforced the SPM credential as a non-negotiable national milestone, signaling to the workforce that our graduates meets a uniform standard of quality. Critics often cite on cost factor as a risk. However, this is mitigated by government funding like the 2025 Early Schooling Act. Another concern is the economics timeline. The idea that youths need to work immediately for income. Critically, we must recognize the economic vulnerability trap. The short-term uncertificated wages earned by a dropout are mathematically eclipsed by the lifetime earning potential and stability of an SPM certificated the graduate. To synthesize our findings, we have the outreach which is the Kakna Zera and the financial aid, early schooling aid. The legislative mandate is the missing piece of the puzzle. It provides the statutory authority required to legally protect those final 1,000 at-risk candidates. Encouragement has plateaued, and a legal breach is now required to close that final mile to 100% resilience. To ensure the policy succeeds, I propose three recommendations. The first will be the strengthen grassroots transition the Kakna Zera program from merely encouraging to providing proactive support for families adapting to the new mandate. And the second one will be the legislative enactment, formally pass the act to immediately safeguard of students. And the last will be the ensure exam integrity as we force students to obtain the credential. The state has a reciprocal duty to ensure the SPM remains leak-free and credible. The ultimate outcome will be highly resilient, so educated workforce driving our national economy. And lastly, my analysis is based on the official MOE tabulations and the case study report from the Panama, January 2026. And thank you for your time. I'm now, okay, that's all for the presentation today. And thank you for your time.